Welcome to the exciting rebirth of Superstar, featuring choose your membership rate as low as just $3 a month. At Superstar, you get expanded, exclusive videoscopes each and every week, unlimited access to special horoscopes, class passes for Synchronicity University, consultations with me, and so much more. All of this in the Superstar space. I look forward to meeting you there. Hello, fabulous Superstar Aquarius. Welcome to your horoscope for the month of April 2021. I am your astrologer, Nadiya Shah. Thank you for being here. It is a remarkable astrological month. On the 11th of the month, we will have a new moon. And this new moon is taking place in a mind and communication-oriented part of the sky for you. It has to do with siblings, cousins, and neighbors. But it also connects you to new ideas, new conversations, new understandings. Learning and curiosity are covered here as well as the general principle of synchronicity, which is being in the right place at the right time, meeting the right person, and it really can make all the difference. And so we have this powerful new moon energy playing out, and this new moon is reaching out to many different power players across the sky. And what that suggests is that it isn't just about a moment, it isn't just about communication, for example, one area, but how you're pulling in different areas of life, how you're making sense of so many areas of life through mind and through communication. And so, for instance, we have Jupiter in your sign speaking in harmony with this new moon, as well as Mars and fellow air sign Gemini speaking in harmony with this new moon. This configuration is what astrologers like to call a triangle of potential. And it is part of what starts to perfect a little later that same week, which is Mars trine Jupiter, Mars speaking in supreme harmony with Jupiter. And I think that new moon energy setting off this supremely fortunate alignment, and especially supremely fortunate for you, well, it does suggest that this new moon takes on that much more greater meaning. It is a chance to share. It is a chance to shine, a chance to connect. There's a spontaneity with this energy, but there's also a networking quality. Now, if it is that you are someone who cultivates the media in any way, even just social media, for example, this new moon can be very helpful in getting your message and getting what you do out there. But I would also add, we've got some other things happening with this new moon. Venus and Mercury close in the sky to this new moon. A lot is invested here. And we have Pluto in the sign just before yours, speaking in a conversation of tension with this new moon. Now that is challenging. There's an inner restlessness here that can be focused to your advantage, but it requires action. It requires you to take a step. It requires you to put in the time. It requires you to do some work. And if you're willing to do that, this can be a tremendously meaningful time in that regard. And so we have here this truly beautiful and remarkable energy, an energy that ultimately says you're expanding your mind, you're expanding your horizons, you're sharing more broadly. It's meaningful to you, it's beneficial to you, and yet there may be some inner fears or inner doubt. Do your best, surrender the rest. Take action, move forward, and you will find yourself being able to unlock some beautiful blessings. That triangle of potential can bless your life at this time through your determined action. Now, it is going to be late in the month on the 26th that we will have this month's full moon. And this full moon happens at the top of your sky, having to do with career, social standing, life purpose, success that matters to you. And this particular full moon is going to be happening across the sky from Uranus, your modern ruling planet. Now, here's another layer of understanding this full moon energy. The day after, Pluto will officially go retrograde. Now, this is powerful. There's a lot of intensity at this time. Pluto rules this full moon. And all of this together does say that you in some way are contemplating your own power to align with your unique definition of success. You are considering what it is for you to be seen, to be visible in a broader sense, but also what it is for you to be known for things that you like about yourself. What does career success mean? It could be interviews, auditions, promotions. These types of situations can come up for you, perhaps very quickly, perhaps rather dramatically. But just know there will be change. Now, for some, this is going to be projected outward. A boss or someone in a position of authority may leave rather suddenly, perhaps rather dramatically at that. But it may also give you an opportunity to rise very quickly as well, possibly dramatically as well. Where it is that you're hoping to gain visibility in some way for what you do, this full moon can help in that regard. But this full moon can also be tremendously helpful in understanding what your unique alignment with destiny and legacy look like for you. Here's a hint. A lot of it is going to be rooted in your understanding of your past, your ancestors in particular, for example. We've got Venus and Lilith and Mercury very close in the sky at this full moon. This to me is one of the most powerful energies to play out now. And it is this triple conjunction at the foundation of your chart that says your foundation is strong. You're ready. You're ready for that promotion. You're ready to, in some way, put yourself out there, even when it's hard or even when the opportunity comes back. Suddenly, you're able to take advantage of it and you're able to shine in your own unique way. Now, where it comes to matters of love, keep an eye to what is happening for you in the days around that new moon. Because the new moon energy with Venus so close by and the connection with Pluto happening, well, it does suggest that conversations around love could get rather intense for you, where it is you're hoping for mutual understanding on a mind level. That can feel like a journey in and of itself. Once we get to the 14th, Venus will change signs and move into the foundation of your chart. This is about love and home and the past being intimately tied together, especially by the time we get to that full moon and Venus and Lilith are so tightly close together in the sky. There is a real chance to look at where you've been in love and how it has brought you to where you are as part of resolution where needed, gratitude where needed, empowerment where needed to go forward from here. So for those of you open to meeting someone new, I think the new moon energy is going to be most powerful, especially if you're connecting with people online, for example. That can be a very intense experience. Just know that. You may find yourself very pulled in a particular direction, but the reality and the fantasy and the hope, there could be a disconnect that is part of what fuels an energy of tension there. Of course, it's always up to you to decide what's right for you in light of your unique circumstances. Once we navigate beyond the middle of the month, love and the past come intimately together, and in the days around the full moon, you may end up reconnecting with someone from your past. For those of you just starting to date somebody, it can be a powerful time as well, but just be mindful around that new moon where it is that you're discussing topics that could be sensitive. At the end of the day, of course, you want to know and want things to be out in the open. It's just that there is that energy there of intensity and of uncertainty in some cases as well. It could be that this person shares something with you that makes you feel like you want to go in a different direction. Now, regardless of what happens, once Venus changes signs, and especially at that full moon, love and the past, whether it's someone from the past reconnecting or whether it's you having a realization of your past in love and how it's led you to where you are today, well, all of that comes to the surface. And for those of you in an established bond, keep in mind to what is happening in the days around that new moon, especially where it comes to your conversation and your communication. Buttons can be easily pressed at this time, and so you just want to be a little bit sensitive to how it is that you may be expressing yourself and give your partner some of the benefit of the doubt in that regard as well. Once Venus moves to the foundation of your chart, love and home become intimately tied for you. And if you live with this person or have a desire to live with this person, those issues, those desires may come to the surface now. Keep in mind, Venus is going to meet your modern ruling planet Uranus on her way to meeting Lilith. So it is going to be an intense second part of the month where it comes to love, especially where there are shared living or possible shared living situations. But It's nothing that cannot be navigated if the two of you are willing to be truly honest with each other. In some cases, living situations may transform or change in some way. If it is that you know you're not in the right relationship for you, and that's just a small percentage of Aquarians out there, if that is you, this month will make that very clear, along with the motivation to make meaningful change. What I love about this month for you, well, look, there's a lot here. I love the energy of communication. That's very powerful. But I also love the energy of success that is there late in the month for you as well. Now, some of that success may take you very much by surprise, but it could also bring delight. At the same time, your foundations are wanting your attention, your consideration. And if you are able to give them that, give those foundations a little bit of conscious cultivation, well, you'll find yourself growing stronger, more secure within. And from that inner security, just about anything becomes possible to you. Well, thank you so much for watching. You can get a video like this each and every week for each and every sign for as low as just $3 a month at NadiyaShahSuperstars.com. At NadiyaShahSuperstars.com, you get expanded exclusive videoscopes each and every week for each and every sign. Plus, higher tiers get you special horoscopes, get you class passes for Synchronicity University, consultations with me, and so much more. All of this in the Superstar space. I hope that you'll check it out, and I look forward to meeting you there. It'll be a great month. Enjoy.